Here's what's happening right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
Windows broken, smoke coming from the roof. What we're now learning about a house fire in Kennewick. Plus, 2 homicide investigations underway right now. One in Yakima, the other in Pasco. What we know as no arrests have been made.
Plus, a post-collision investigation course. We'll tell you about the partnership involved and the investigation skills they're learning.
And Stacy has the latest on fire danger in the area.
That's right, lots of sunshine, warm conditions, and increasing fire danger. All the answers coming up. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us here midweek. I'm Wendy Redmond.
Hi, everybody. I'm Austin Reed. It is July the 23rd.
A homicide investigation is underway right now in Pasco.
And that's where we start first at 6. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia reports at least one person is dead.
Just before 2:30 Wednesday morning, Pasco police responded to a home at the corner of West Murray Street and North 20th Avenue. A call came in saying a person was unresponsive and needed help. When Pasco officers got to the scene, they quickly contained the area around the home and began investigating. As of 11 a.m. Wednesday, the scene is still very active.
So we'll be out here for an undetermined period of time. We do have northbound 20th closed between Octave and Henry. So if you're in the area, be prepared that there may be some traffic congestion.
One person was found in the home suffering from gunshot wounds. They died at the scene. Lieutenant Groom with Pasco Police says there isn't much more information he can release at this time, but they are working every angle.
Washington State Patrol's crime lab has come down and is helping processing the scene, and we are very grateful for their support.
I did ask Lieutenant Groom if they have any leads on suspects or if anyone has been arrested.
This is an active investigation. I can't provide any details on that.
Lieutenant Groom says if you saw something or know anything, say something.
We can only process what we can find and what we know. So when people come forward with information that helps us, even if it's small information, it may put us on the right track to getting to what the truth is.
Pasco Police says if you believe you have information regarding this case, please call the police department at the main line and ask to speak with Detective Lee. Reporting in Pasco, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
Okay, Monique, stay with us on air and online for the latest information. Wendy?
Tonight, the Yakima Police Department is investigating after they say a man was shot at a popular park. According to the department, officers arrived at Miller Park just before 6:30 yesterday evening. We're told the Yakima Fire Department tried to save the 35-year-old man's life, but he ultimately died from the wound. The park's playground and splash pad can be busy summer destinations with lots of kids. This 13-year-old from Yakima says she's a little uneasy about being in the park ever since the incident.
Kind of felt like a little bit unsafe because there's a lot of people here, homeless people, and you don't really know their intentions and stuff. So it kind of scared me. But knowing that someone got shot here is kind of lowers the safety that I have here.
The police department's major crimes unit is investigating the shooting. If you know anything about this, call police. All right, time now for a check on weather. Our Stacy Lee monitoring some changing conditions out there.
Yeah, we are worried about fire danger. Let's check in with her now. Stacy, take it away.
But we're going to stay on the sunny side. We're going to think boats and water. Tri-City Water Follies weekend is here. Old photo I had here, Graham Trucking and the Oh Boy Oberto, won't be seeing those anymore. But what you will be seeing are some breezy winds to start the weekend. Temperatures, though, pretty tolerable this year. Still going to need that sunscreen, still going to need to stay hydrated. 94 degrees outside right now, warm day, warmer than we were yesterday, and temperatures are on the rise as we move into tomorrow. Nice and warm with 90s all through the region. Dayton down to 85 right now, 88 in Ellensburg, everyone else in the 90s. 80s and 90s through 7, 70s and 80s through 9, and then everybody down in the 70s by 11. Now, here's what the fire conditions that we're watching are these warmer temperatures tomorrow, 98 degrees. Humidity, however, not quite low enough to call a red flag warning, but we are going to see some breezy winds, and that could elevate fire danger through our entire region. So we're keeping a close eye on beyond that. Clear tonight, warm and breezy tomorrow, increasing fire danger through the region, but a beautiful boat race weekend is on the way. I'll get to more details coming up. Austin, Wendy.
Thank you, Stacy. New tonight, we're told everyone is okay after a house fire in Kennewick this afternoon, but the home left with a lot of damage. Take a look. The fire broke out at around 3:30 this afternoon on the 700 block of West Entiat Avenue. Battalion Chief Andrew Strybeck says it looks as if the fire started in the attic and firefighters had a tough time trying to access it. But they were finally able to break through and make sure everyone got out of the house.
So we'll have a process of going through. We'll have inspectors come out and take a look at it. The house will have to be inspected for electrical capacity, make sure it's good to go. And then, of course, we're going to make sure all our crews are all cleaned up and decontaminated after this, and then back in service as well.
Strybeck says finding the cause of the fire may take some time, but right now they do believe it was an accident. Members of the Washington State Patrol, in partnership with Walla Walla Community College, just spent some time brushing up on crash investigation skills.
And new at 6, Apple Valley News Now's William Albert explains why this training is so important and how the college plans to keep building its relationship with the State Patrol.
Walla Walla Community College recently partnered with the Washington State Patrol to host a post-collision investigation course at the college's CDL training site. Officers used the college's trucks and trailers to simulate crash scenes, practicing post-collision inspections, spotting violations, collecting evidence, and building stronger cases. The partnership with the State Patrol's Compliance and Motor Vehicle Division is part of an ongoing effort to bridge the gap between law enforcement and truck drivers, something commercial trucking students were able to observe firsthand.
They had some big trailers that they tipped over on the side, and they had a couple trucks. They did post-accident investigative training, and they put in a ton of time throughout the week. So we were able to witness the dedication that those guys have to the job.
Training courses like this one can better help Washington State Patrol, as well as other local law enforcement agencies, help prevent crashes from happening, as well as better understand how they happen.
They were cutting airlines and kind of rigging trucks up to simulate a failure on the vehicle. And then they would go through the procedure for the officers that were investigating it, would check multiple things and then find that. And they'd be able to isolate what caused the issue.
For students like Katie Martin, safety is key, especially when it comes to avoiding a crash in the first place.
These are big rigs out on the road. There ain't nothing going to stop them except the person behind the wheel. So you have to know what you're doing at all times, and you have to know what your vehicle is capable of and not capable of, so that you're not putting others in the way of danger.
Another student, Adam Mellershrinken, says being alert to impatient drivers is just a part of the job.
You need to go downhill slowly too, and it irritates people. So they'll pull out in front of you and hit the brakes just to be like, or whatever, you know? So you really got to pay attention.
Hyatt says this kind of hands-on experience shows just how committed law enforcement is to ongoing training.
The training that these officers go through is pretty extensive. Their education doesn't end when they get out of academy and they hit the road. It's a continuing education.
While law enforcement keeps training to keep our roads safe, Walla Walla Community College is preparing the next generation of drivers to do the same. In Walla Walla, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, well, program officials say similar training exercises are expected to happen in the near future. Washington State Patrol is ramping up enforcement ahead of the Water Follies weekend, of course. With thousands expected in the Tri-Cities and major traffic expected around Columbia Park, troopers say they will be watching very closely for any dangerous driving.
That includes speeding, impaired or distracted driving, and not wearing a seatbelt. WSP will be using motorcycle troopers, unmarked vehicles, and even aircraft during the day and night. Drivers are also reminded to plan ahead. Ben Franklin Transit is offering shuttle buses, and road closures are planned both Saturday and Sunday to help keep pedestrians safe and traffic moving. As for the fun, it has already begun. Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable is live in Richland.
Yes, he is, where 15 boats are on display out there. Kids even getting the chance to climb in the amazing boats. And Jake, I hope you climb in one of the boats too.
Yes, I was able to climb in one of the boats, but I'm actually with two people that are very knowledgeable about climbing into boats. I'm here with Justin and Kelly Burnett of Hydrochondriac Racing, and they are a husband and wife family race team. Justin, I know you've been doing this for a while now. You're from Prosser area. Can you tell me kind of how you got into racing?
Well, back in the 70s in this area, my dad and all my uncles raced outboard hydroplanes. And growing up, I've heard the stories. And of course, just living in this area and the water follies and everything. A gentleman that I worked with about 12 years ago invited us up to an outboard race. And they put me in a boat. And it's, I don't want to say been downhill ever since, but, you know, I mean, since then, we've owned several. We've been racing for 11, 12 years now, and the whole family does it. Our youngest boy just had his first race this last weekend, so yeah, it's fun. We enjoy it.
So Kelly, what is it like kind of having the family be your pit crew kind of, and having to race on the same day sometimes?
It's been interesting having, a husband, tell our pit crew. It's kind of nice sometimes to be able to yell at him and actually tell him, like, hey, I need you really to do this. And he actually listens for once. But so it is a different perspective to actually, have your family do that. It's nice getting the kids involved and having them help as well. So it's great to just do a family activity together.
And tell me a little bit about these boats really quickly. I know that one of these is a 1.5 and one of these is a 2.5. Can you tell me what that means?
So different classes. It's so her boat here is a 1.5 liter stock. It runs a 1.6 liter Toyota motor in it. It can reach speeds 75 to 80 miles an hour. It's kind of an entry-level class into inboard racing. Kids at 13 years old can start racing them. So we actually originally got it for our oldest son, and then he outgrew it, so she kind of took it over. The 2.5 class, it's a 2.5 modified. We're running a modified Honda K-Series engine, putting out, a little over 200 horsepower. Wow. That boat is constructed all composite materials, weighs under 1,000 pounds. So, it's fun.
Well, thank you guys so much, and best of luck in the races coming up this weekend. Guys, I'll send it back to you in the studios, and we'll have a lot more Water Follies coverage as it gets closer to race weekend.
All right, Jake. Yep, we're only just getting started with all of that.
All right, the news at 6. In the meantime, it's just getting started. Here's what's coming up.
If you hadn't attacked them in their sleep, in the middle of the night, like a pedophile, Kaylee would have kicked your.
Yeah, the very latest from Boise, Idaho, where Brian Koberger was sentenced for murder today.
And Stacy is coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast. Stay with us.
During our Patriot sale, you'll get amazing values.
Like a Sealy Queen mattress for $3.99.
Come to Mattress Depot USA.
Before our Patriot sale ends.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Something big is coming to Wild Horse Resort and Casino. He's elusive, he's famous, and there's a $120,000 Bigfoot bounty out for him this July and August. Spin the prize wheel for cash, free play, or the Bigfoot Bounty Progressive that increases each spin until it's won every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then on July 26th, one of 3 lucky Bigfoot trackers takes home $15,000 in cash. Come catch Bigfoot. Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
It's time. Time to let your soul breathe a little, to feel the sun on your face, and to feel alive again. It's time to dust off the clubs, to treat yourself, and test out your lungs. It's time to get away to the place that's not so far away, Lakeside Coeur d'Alene. Win a dream giveaway at cda4.fun.
Kittitas Valley Healthcare is your trusted home for health, offering expert orthopedic care for your family. With over 55 years of combined experience, our team uses state-of-the-art equipment to improve surgical outcomes and provide compassionate, patient-centered care. We're committed to making your experience comfortable and efficient, so you can stay active and healthy. Learn more and schedule a consultation through our website at kvhealthcare.org. Your home for health.
Hi, I'm renovation expert Scott McGilvery. I know bath remodeling, and I've seen all the gimmicks. Buy now, half off, free installation. This is why I work with Bathfitter. With 40 years of experience and 2 million installs, I trust their integrity. Bathfitter gives you a fair price and sticks to it with a lifetime warranty. You don't need gimmicks, just a partner you can trust. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Before, our service would be in and out. We wanted to switch to T-Mobile to make sure that we have better coverage.
T-Mobile is now the best network, and with the most satellites, we're connecting hundreds of thousands in places where cell towers can't reach with T-Satellite.
I signed up for T-Satellite and give me peace of mind as a mom that makes life better knowing that it's there when we need it.
Upgrade to the best network. Right now, T-Mobile will pay off 4 phones up to $3,200. Plus, hook you up with 4 new phones on us. Switch today.
Hi, I'm Christine Connolly, local realtor with As You Wish Real Estate Team. I offer negotiable commission, 100% free staging, and top-notch marketing. I'm a proud sponsor of Operation Best Friend. Remember, you only get one chance to make a first impression. As you wish.
Let a Mattress Depot USA sleep specialist put you on the mattress that matches your sleeping habits.
Stop by today. You'll sleep better tonight.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Apple Valley News Now, the official television home of the Seattle Kraken.
Today in Boise, Idaho, 30-year-old Brian Kohberger was sentenced to 4 consecutive life terms without parole, plus an additional 10 years for burglary. He was also ordered to pay about $270,000 in fines to the victims' families.
But what really stood out today, the courtroom reactions.
You didn't win.
Raw video capturing the concluding remarks of Olivia Gonsalves, Kaylee's sister, one of the 4 college students brutally murdered, which prompted applause. During Brian Kohberger's historic sentencing hearing on Wednesday.
No one is scared of you today. No one is intimidated by you. No one is impressed by you. No one thinks that you are important. You orchestrated this like you thought you were God.
You could even feel the emotion outside the courtroom.
We stayed in line all night because we thought it would be important as college students, especially at the University of Idaho, to come support the families and the victims, especially to those close to us that knew the victims, to be able to support them and support these families in person instead of just watching a live stream. I think it means more.
Kohberger, who pleaded guilty earlier this month, avoided the death penalty as part of a plea deal in exchange for a total of 4 life sentences and the waiving of all appeal rights.
And I don't believe there's anything that would come out of his mouth that would not further victimize the families.
The state saying they offered this plea to avoid years of appeals.
In exchange, the parties stipulated to recommend a sentence.
Benjamin Mogan, the father of victim Maddie Mogan, delivering a victim impact statement.
Maddie was my only child that I ever had. She's the only great thing I ever really did.
Steve Gonsalves, the father of Kaylee, saying Kohberger united the community in, quote, disgust for him.
You're not worth the time, the effort to be remembered. In time, you will be nothing but 2 initials forgotten to the wind. No visitors, nothing more than initials on an otherwise unmarked tombstone.
And as for any kind of remorse from Kohberger,
You have an opportunity to make a statement if you wish to. I take it you are declining.
I respectfully decline.
Silence. With his life now behind bars secured, the focus now turns to unsealing court documents and shedding light on unsolved questions in this harrowing case.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we take a live look now into the Yakima Valley by Mart Skycam on top of a Tanum Ridge. Beautiful day in Yakima, absolutely lovely. A few clouds out there, but mostly blue skies and 91 degrees. The feels like temp is 88, humidity up at 23%. Our sunset at 8:37. So nice and warm. We saw 90s all through the region. So temperatures right around average, maybe just slightly above where we typically are. Remember, we've spent the last few days below the average, but we're on the rise, and we'll see temperatures a little bit warmer tomorrow, and then a nice little cool down into the weekend with then a warm up in the first part of next week. Taking a look at our average temperatures for so far in the month of July, we've spent at least 4 days below average, lots of days above average with 3 days in the triple digits. Tri-Cities and Hermiston also moving up a little bit tomorrow and then cooling down to below the average temp for this time of year with a nice warm up next week. And again, we've spent the last 4 days below average temperatures here with 4 days, it looks like, in the triple digits. We've been tracking some smoke in the area from some of the fires, but so far today, air quality has been very nice, very good around the region. Winds are starting to pick up slightly in Ellensburg this afternoon and the Dalles, but fairly calm everywhere else, but that's not going to be the case tomorrow, and that's why we're keeping a close eye on elevated fire danger. Warmer temperatures, dry conditions, and gusts up to 40 miles an hour in the Kittitas Valley, with gusts anywhere from 30 to 35, 25, I should say, to 35 here in the Columbia Basin of Oregon and Tri-Cities. For tonight, going to cool down nicely, 50s and 60s all through the region. Good sleeping temperatures out there. Tomorrow, we want to get things done kind of early because it gets hot. You'll be hitting 81 degrees by 10 o'clock in the morning in Yakima. Tri-Cities will be hitting the 80s also by 10, but pretty close at 9. So get those outdoor, yard work and dog walking and all that good stuff done early, and then get your sunscreen on and enjoy the outdoors. Going to be 80 degrees by 9 o'clock in Walla Walla. If you're hitting the road this weekend, pretty good weather, a little bit overcast in the Seattle area, but temperatures very pleasant. If you're heading to Portland, Oregon, it's going to be gorgeous there with temperatures right around 80 degrees. And if you're heading up north to Spokane, grab your sunscreen and your shorts. Going to be on the warm side, but looking pretty good there as well. 7-day planner, lots of sunshine, ridge of high pressure keeping us that way, breezy winds, beautiful weekend, and then we get ready for a warm up into next week. Yakima also looking at 90s and 80s, and then that warm up later in the week with some breezy winds, but a beautiful weekend ahead. Here's what it looks like in Ellensburg, and once again, we'll see those gusty winds picking up, elevating our fire danger. No red flags at this time, but a nice weekend in the lower and mid 80s for the Ellensburg area. 90-degree temps will be persistent for the next several days in Walla Walla, where we could see some triple digits returning into the area on Tuesday. And here we go to Hermiston, look for those breezy winds through Sunday. But overall, pretty nice temps there, even 89 on Saturday. So weather is looking good, guys. I like seeing this kind of forecast. Typically in July, it's like triple digit. Haven't had that, so it's been nice.
It's been beautiful.
It's been nice. So enjoy this upcoming weekend. It's going to be, in my opinion, perfect weather.
I'm looking forward to it. Not going to complain at all.
There you go.
Thanks, Stacey.
Well, coming up next on the news here at 6, how the trade war could be affecting us here in Washington. Stay tuned for that.
Due to recent supply chain delays and clearance items stacking up in the warehouse, this week all Walker's Furniture locations are having an emergency inventory liquidation sale where you can save up to 70% on all floor models, discontinued styles, and clearance items.
New inventory is on the way, so we're clearing space and passing the savings on to you. Plus, special 5-year financing was brought in where you can save now and pay over time with no minimum purchase required.
During the inventory reduction sale this week at Walker's.
One of the hottest names in country, Joe Nichols, live in concert, July 27th, 8 p.m., Legends Event Center. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com and Legends Gift Shop. Joe Nichols, live.
In an instant, your world can shatter. At Quantum Legal, we understand injuries can be an immense burden, taking a toll on your body and leaving you drowning in medical expenses. Battling insurance companies without legal representation will make matters worse. We are committed to advocating for your deserved compensation. Quantum Legal, where compassion meets justice.
The fireworks don't stop on the 4th. McCurley Subaru's Red, White, and Vroom sales event is lighting up July with explosive savings. As the largest volume Subaru dealer in the area, we've got the inventory and the deals. For the first time in a while, get low financing like 1.9% on the 2025 Outback and Crosstrek. Don't wait. Save today and keep the Red, White, and Vroom spirit alive all July long. Only at McCurley Subaru, your way home.
Form or function? Should we push the timeline? Will it hold? Should we outsource? What do you think?
Do you engineer it to work? Or design it to move? Give them what they want.
It needs to be taller, faster,
even cheaper. Or take things to new places. You've got to build the right team. No, that's the one. Revise it, redo it, develop it. Keep pushing until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Senator Patty Murray is warning new tariffs on Canadian imports could have serious consequences for Washington's economy. In a virtual roundtable today with Canadian officials and business leaders, Murray said President Trump's proposed 35% tariff could hurt trade, jobs, and small businesses across the state.
She pointed to agriculture and manufacturing as some of the industries that may be hit hardest. Now, I attended the press briefing via Zoom today. I asked the senator what she has to say to folks in our area who support the president and the tariffs. What kind of message would you want to kind of say specifically to them?
I think it's really important for everybody to understand that these tariff wars that the president has put us into, especially with Canada and a friend and ally and a partner, is costing them. Their prices go up. Their access to products gets harder. Their jobs could be impacted.
Now, Canada is Washington's second largest trading partner. Supporters of the tariffs argue they would protect U.S. industries and bring jobs back home. The new tariffs are expected to take effect August 1st if re-implemented. Still ahead in our 6:30 half hour.
Our Natalie Keller is in Yakima making sure voters are ready to make their voices heard.
Primary election ballots are out in Yakima County. Later, I'll tell you more about the county's voter turnout.
Get 2.9% APR for 60 months on a 2025 Cadillac Lyriq. Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High five. Almost. Higher. Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in. And we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's summer event time, Sam. Great time to buy.
A Ford F-Series truck.
Take your pick. Gas, all-electric, hybrid, and diesel. With impressive towing capability for any size to-do list. Like building a house.
A 2-story brick colonial.
Or hauling that boat to the lake.
What?
That's actually on my to-do list.
Oh.
Lease a 2025 F-150 XTX Super Crew 4x4 for $349 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
I think developing that relationship with a patient is where you get the trust. And then with the trust is when you can really kind of build on these treatment plans and provide the best care for them so that the outcome is most predictable and that they're the most satisfied. I think my passion kind of more stems from the problem-solving aspect of dentistry. So I really like getting complex patients that need a lot of different needs and kind of figuring out a plan that incorporates like good dentistry to kind of solve their problems. I think I just get that emotional recharge from just kind of spending quality time with family. So my 2 girls and then my wife. So we try and get out of the house and get up in the mountains or go to the beach and just kind of do quality things together. And that's kind of where I get my most recharge from, for sure.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
Hi, I'm David Smith.
And I'm Tori Smith, local owners of Mattress Depot USA.
We both grew up in the Seattle area.
But unlike our large competitors, we still live in this community.
We do business with local manufacturers from right here in the Pacific Northwest.
Hey, we realize that your top priority is to get a quality mattress at the best possible price. And that's what we do.
And it never hurts to do business with someone local.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
A new head coach and a new attitude, but it's still the most exciting game in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh my!
Seattle Kraken hockey returns this fall to Apple Valley News Now, your exclusive television home of the Kraken.
Next, E.T., our night out with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis, plus Pete Davidson's first red carpet since Baby News broke, and E.T. in the Palm Beaches welcomes former Bachelorette Jen Tran. Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30, voter turnout is already outpacing last year in Connell's primary. We'll tell you what's at stake on this year's ballot.
Plus, there are new national soccer champs in the Tri-Cities, how they found redemption after last year's defeat. That and more right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Middle of the week. Welcome to the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. A very busy Wednesday at that.
It really is. And we have a lot to talk about in the weather department. We have an increased fire weather threat coming up. Potentially, we have the Water Follies, big weekend with tons of people coming into town. So we want to make sure the weather's going to be nice. I don't even know where to begin with it all.
Well, I think Stacy Lee does. Let's check in with her now. Hello.
We're going to stop and smell the roses today. It's beautiful today. A little warmer than we were yesterday, but I've been watching all these boaters out here on the Columbia this afternoon with a little envy in my eye, wishing that was me out there. 94 degrees. Our feels like temp is 90. Winds have been light today at 7 miles an hour and our sunset at 8:37. So gorgeous weather outside, and you can see it all through the region. Again, 90s, a little warm for some of us, but it's not too bad. Remember, we could be sitting in the triple digits. Now tonight, planning your evening out, we're going to see those 90s continue, but they'll start to bump off after 7, 8 o'clock tonight. By 11 o'clock, everybody will be down in the 70s. So warm day. Now we are talking fire potential because of this tomorrow. Very hot. Humidity, though, is staying a little above where we typically are for a red flag warning. But we also will see increased winds tomorrow from 40 miles an hour in the Kittitas Valley, from 25 and 35 mile an hour winds here in the Columbia Basin. So be fire wise out there. Clear skies tonight, warm and breezy tomorrow, increasing fire danger in the region. But get ready for a beautiful boat race weekend. I'll give you those temperatures and what to look forward to coming up here in just a few minutes. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy, thank you. Well, we are now learning that officials are saying the Kincaid fire out in Boardman, Oregon was one of the most significant emergency responses in recent memory.
The fire started on July 18th and destroyed 5 homes and the Boardman food pantry. Officials confirm 5 separate fires were reported within an hour. They say one was accidental due to mechanical equipment. The rest are being called suspicious in nature with an arson investigation underway.
So they are asking anyone with information to contact either the Boardman Police Department or the Morrow County Sheriff's Office.
Please visit applevalleyNewsNow.com if you'd like details on how to support those who were affected.
New at 6:30 now, in Yakima County, ballots for the primary election have been in voters' mailboxes since earlier this month, but it doesn't look like the turnout will be very high.
Apple Valley News Now's Natalie Keller tells us what's expected and how officials are trying to get more people involved.
Historically, Yakima County has had some of the lowest voter turnout rates in the state. In last year's primary, the county had the third lowest turnout with about 33%, just ahead of Adams and Franklin counties. According to a forecast by the Elections Office, 25% of Yakima County voters are expected to cast a ballot this time around.
Kind of mixed emotions. We're excited for the people who chose to participate, but in a sense, we're also kind of discouraged for the people who didn't.
The turnout is also divided along language lines. Martha Jimenez, the office's coordinator and bilingual data analyst, says in a year like this one, 30 to 40% of English-speaking voters will cast a ballot, but non-English speakers will have a 10 to 15% turnout. While voting registration has been increasing across the board, the number of people who actually submit their ballot has not.
I think at the end of the day, it also comes down to what's going on in their community, to if it's impacting them enough to open their ballot and vote their ballot.
While Fisher says the office has tried to promote voting through community outreach, she isn't sure what else to try. She says she encourages people to take advantage of their right to vote, even in a primary election.
We've had many elections where the final tally has ended in a one-vote difference or a tie even. So one vote does matter. And like I said, it's important for their voice to be heard.
Voters in Yakima County have until August 5th to either postmark their ballot or put it in one of these boxes. From Yakima, Natalie Keller, Apple Valley News Now.
Natalie, thank you. The ballot drop boxes will be closing at 8 p.m. on August 5th. If you choose to mail your ballot in, be sure it is postmarked by the 5th. Otherwise, it will not count. Wendy.
Well, the Washington state primary is coming up soon, and while the ballot is light in most places, voters in Connell still have a big decision to make. More than 1,200 ballots were sent out for Connell residents for the Connell City Council position 1 at-large race, which also serves as the city's mayor. Voters will choose which 2 candidates move on to the general election this fall. Election officials say turnout is already outpacing Connell's primary numbers from last year, and they're reminding people no matter the time of year, these races matter.
We hold elections on a regular basis here, and they're to make important decisions in different positions in everybody's communities at varying levels.
Ballots must be turned in or postmarked by 8 p.m. on Tuesday, August 5th.
To your money, the U.S. Department of Education has temporarily paused certain student loan forgiveness. Earlier this month, the department posted on its student aid website that it halted the cancellation of student loans and income-based repayment plans, saying it needs to address a federal court order that affects income-driven repayment plans. Roughly 2 million borrowers in these plans are eligible to have their loans forgiven after either 20 or 25 years of payments. The department says forgiveness will resume once system updates are made. Turning to local sports, Tri-City's U15 NLTC soccer team are national champions after winning the National Premier League Finals in Denver, Colorado.
Big congrats to them. Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable spoke with the newly crowned champions.
3 minutes remaining in a scoreless championship match. Right back Jahir Gomez scores a banger from the 30-yard line into the top right of the goal. Finishing 1-0 against Montana Surf, this clinched the trophy for NLTC.
This wasn't this team's first time in Denver, however. Last year they were eliminated in the quarterfinals, and this year they came back with a little bit of revenge on their minds.
We were hungry. I think everybody was hungry, everybody wanted it. It kind of goes back to last year being eliminated in the quarterfinals. Everybody felt it, and we wanted the win no matter what, at all costs, and we did what we had to.
The boys all-tournament team featured the best 11 players from all age groups. NLTC was the only team to have 2 players honored in Jordan Alvarez and Alejandro Becerra.
It feels good, and it just motivates me more to keep on pushing myself where I can get more awards like this and if I can win more trophies like this one.
Clubs from all over America competed in Denver for the championship. The team is still trying to put into words what this title means to them.
The whole trip was like memories. It's all in my mind, and I keep replaying it over and over again. It's great to like live those moments, everything.
Blessed, emotions running high. There was tears, there was everything.
The club got to finish their tenure with NLTC on top. In August, the club will be merging with Washington East Surf and hope to carry over their success. In Pasco, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Jake, the U15 team wasn't the only one to succeed at Nationals. The age group below, U14, made the championship game in their bracket and took home second place. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30, we are talking weather.
And you need to know it. We have a big weekend coming up with the water follies. Here's a live look out there tonight, though, as we have a gorgeous night in store. Make sure you download our new app right now, the Apple Valley News Now weather app, to stay on top of it all. And Stacy's going to be right back with us with your forecast.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
During our Patriot sale, you'll get amazing values.
Like a Sealy Queen mattress for $3.99.
Come to Mattress Depot USA.
Before our Patriot sale ends.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Got a family reunion in the works? Make it unforgettable at Beaver Valley Lodge. With cozy rooms, beautiful mountain views, and plenty of space to gather, it's the perfect place to reconnect and make new memories. Book direct with us and get 10% off. That means more savings for barbecues, bonfires, and all those late-night laughs. So skip the middleman and book direct today, because great reunions start with the perfect place to stay. Beaver Valley Lodge. Come as a guest and leave as a friend.
The fireworks don't stop on the 4th. McCurley Mazda's More to Move You event is lighting up July with explosive savings. New and used cars, all priced to move, with low lease payments, low APRs, and unbelievable trade-in offers. At McCurley Mazda, we don't play games or hike prices. Just fair, transparent, pressure-free buying. Don't wait. Lock in your savings and keep the red, white, and vroom spirit alive all July long. McCurley Mazda, your way home. The fireworks don't stop on the 4th. McCurley Subaru's Red, White, and Vroom sales event is lighting up July with explosive savings. As the largest volume Subaru dealer in the area, we've got the inventory and the deals. For the first time in a while, get low financing, like 1.9% on the 2025 Outback and Crosstrek. Don't wait. Save today and keep the Red, White, and Vroom spirit alive all July long. Only at McCurley Subaru, your way home.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
Prepare yourselves for one of the greatest Motown and R&B artists of all time. The Commodores are coming to the Tri-Cities July 26th. With 75 million albums sold, this legendary group will bring the funk to the Hapo Center with favorites like Brick House, Night Shift, and many more. Go to CommodoresLive.com and get your tickets now. Don't miss this opportunity to see the legendary Commodores live.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Let a Mattress Depot USA sleep specialist put you on the mattress that matches your sleeping habits.
Stop by today. You'll sleep better tonight.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And happy Wednesday. We've made it halfway through that work week on a gorgeous day. Looks good. That's the clearest I have seen the skies. We still have some upper level smoke out there, but not as bad as we've been seeing. 94 degrees right now. Winds light at 7. Our feels like temp at 90. Our sunset at 8:37. Air quality again is good. We've been having some moderate air quality here and there, but today very, very nice outside. Let's talk temperatures. We got up in the 90s, so we were much warmer than yesterday. Our temperatures have been below average the last couple of days, so this is about normal for this time in July. 95 tomorrow in Yakima, about 3 degrees above average, and then we're going to be cooling again below average into the weekend with a nice little warm up next week. Here's a look at where we've been so far in the month of July, with a few days in the triple digits and a few days under the average, and then several days above average. Here's Tri-Cities and Hermiston. We're going to be about 3 degrees above average tomorrow, and then dropping down into boat race weekend into the 90s. Same thing here. We've spent the last 4 days below average. All those blues are below average temps, so I'm not going to complain. I'm enjoying that myself. 28-mile-an-hour gust right now in the Kittitas Valley and the Dalles. We've been seeing these winds picking up this evening. And been pretty light elsewhere through the region, so that's good. But tomorrow around 2 o'clock, winds are going to start to increase through the entire region, with 40-mile-an-hour gusts possible in the Kittitas Valley, 35-mile-an-hour gust in the Gorge, and then that just comes to the east, and we'll have 25 and 35-mile-an-hour winds here. Temperatures pleasant tonight, 50s and 60s. Most of us in the lower 60s. I call that good sleeping temps. You can open up the window. For tomorrow, we want to plan things out. You know, get that yard work done a little early, because by 10 o'clock in Yakima, you're already going to be at 81, hitting those 90s by the early afternoon and staying there for the rest of the day. So if you don't like that heat, get it done early. Tri-Cities also pretty warm. In fact, look at by 7 a.m. close to 70 degrees, and then 83 degrees at 10 with those 90s in the afternoon. Even a warmer early part of the day in Yakima, or in Walla Walla, excuse me, hitting 80 degrees by 9 o'clock in the morning. So nice warm temperatures. Get those outdoor chores done or hit the road. It's going to be pretty nice in Seattle this weekend with temperatures in the 70s, a little overcast, but still nice over there. Beautiful in Portland with temperatures right around 80 degrees. And it's going to be a warm one if you're heading north to the Spokane area with temperatures just under 90 or right at 90 degrees. 7-day forecast. I'm not going to complain. A little hot tomorrow, but then things look pretty good for the rest of the week. And then we'll have that hot air starting to move in the early part of the week. Yakima's looking at some breezy winds. Really nice weekend. Couple of 88s there for Saturday and Sunday. Look for those gusty and breezy winds tomorrow and Friday in the Kittitas Valley and Ellensburg specifically. We'll see wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour, but temperatures pretty mild. Here's Walla Walla. We have temperatures there in the 90s. Look at the weekend, low 90s. That's perfect wine tasting weather, in my personal opinion. Well, when is wine tasting?
Say, what's bad wine tasting weather?
Wine tasting weather can happen at any time, but that looks pretty good if you're going to hit those vineyards up. And in Hermiston, also looking great there as well. I would get out there on the river, maybe do a little golfing. Looks great. So nice weekend overall. A little bit hot tomorrow, and that's where we'll keep an eye on it, but no red flag warnings at this time.
All right. River, golfing, wine tasting. I mean, you're checking all the boxes here.
Or boat races. All of the things are out.
This is why this is one of the best places to live.
That's right.
That's for
Absolutely.
Sure.
All right. Coming up next, we know a dog that would love to live with you. Stick around. Operation Best Friend is next.
I met a cute poodle outside. She said everyone's talking about you and how you work for free.
When you're injured and have the heavy hitter on your team, we win or it's free. Hello? That cute poodle you were talking to wants to have a play date.
Let's go.
Call 853-2222.
Something big is coming to Wild Horse Resort and Casino. He's elusive, he's famous, and there's a $120,000 Bigfoot bounty out for him this July and August. Spin the prize wheel for cash, free play, or the Bigfoot Bounty Progressive that increases each spin until it's won every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then on July 26th, one of 3 lucky Bigfoot trackers takes home $15,000 in cash. Come catch Bigfoot. Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. A heartbeat strong, steady, unwavering. Like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard.
During July, Chevy drives America. Well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on this Silverado with around $8,000 in total value. That's 15% below MSRP. See your community Chevy dealers.
Who says you have to wait for snow to get the best piano deals of the year? Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos is unwrapping Christmas savings in July. Free delivery and setup, and a holiday songbook so you can practice Jingle Bells by the pool. Save on select uprights, grands, and digital pianos. And if you wear a Santa hat, we'll reward you with an extra discount. Christmas in July at Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos, where music is always in season.
Summer's here, and it's time to bring the heat in a new Honda. Head out for an unforgettable adventure, or take a sporty sedan for a spin, all while driving with confidence. See what makes Honda the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a 3.49% APR on a 2025 HR-V.
System 1 loaded.
I met a cute poodle outside. She said everyone's talking about you and how you work for free.
When you're injured and have the heavy hitter on your team, we win or it's free. Hello? That cute poodle you were talking to wants to have a play date.
Let's go.
Call 853-2222.
Welcome back, everybody. Time now for Operation Best Friend.
Tonight, we are introducing you to a playful pup looking for their new pal.
That's right. He's great with dogs. He loves to play, especially in water. Let's come take a look at Yeti.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by As You Wish Houses, Christine Connolly Realtor, and by Manthite Group Cross Country Mortgage.
Hi, I'm Stephanie with Mikey's Chance Canine Rescue. I brought my foster Yeti here today. He is a 14-week-old Great Pyrenees mix. And I have been fostering Yeti since he was only about 2 or 3 days old. He was born to an unfit mother, unfortunately. The last 2 were taken away and taken to the animal shelter for a foster who could bottle feed, and that was me. We ended up pulling them for Mikey's Chance to find them a home, and his brother has already found his home, Merlin, and now it's Yeti's turn. He is neutered, microchipped, and vaccinated. He gets along great with dogs of all sizes. We would prefer a home with older kids, maybe 8 to 10, just because Yeti is young, large, and loves to use his teeth. Yeti loves any kind of toy. He loves hard toys that he can chew on. He usually wants the toy that the other dog in the house is playing with. So he loves to go around and collect all of the toys and make himself a little pile to lay on so the other dogs can play with them too. He would be a great active partner for someone who loved to hike or adventure. He loves water. He likes to play in his water dish, so I think he would love to have a pool or take trips to the river with his adopter. We have lots of different dogs that are available for adoption. Yeti is just one of many. I think he's the cutest one, but I'm a little biased. So if you're interested in adopting Yeti, you can submit an adoption application on mikeyschance.com.
What a cutie.
Just a little puffball.
Right.
And I think his name suits him.
Yeti. And you'll need the big bag of dog food for Yeti.
Yeah, that's for sure. Adorable. All right. What do you have coming up next?
We've got your reason to smile and one final check of your weather forecast.
Life. It's a crazy thing when you think about it. It's either about making memories or remembering those moments that matter most. Broadmoor RV has been serving families and its community in the Pacific Northwest for over 20 years. From travel trailers to toy haulers, truck campers, motorhomes, and fifth wheels, we have what you need to start creating memories with the ones you love. So get out there and make those memories last a lifetime. Broadmoor RV. We make camping fun.
There's working you. And then there's chill you. Chill you is more carefree and curious, more present, more relaxed, more fun. Chill you is the best you. There you are. Bring back your chill you with an escape to Coeur d'Alene, the city by the lake. Win a dream giveaway at cda4.fun.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
The pursuit of happiness starts with a good night's sleep.
It's your patriotic right to get fantastic savings on premium quality mattress sets.
We source from local manufacturers to get the finest quality and comfort at the lowest price.
During our Patriot Sale, you'll get amazing values.
Like $3.99 for a queen-size Sealy plush mattress.
Or an adjustable bed for $9.99.
To celebrate, come to Mattress Depot USA.
Before our Patriot Sale ends.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
So why don't you speed?
I've had one too many close calls on the road, and then I learned the facts.
It's dangerous to drive too fast.
It's true. 1 in 3 fatal crashes involve speeding.
This is our neighborhood, too. Most people try to be safe, but speeding is dangerous.
You know, the faster you go, the longer it takes to stop.
The faster you drive, the harder you'd hit someone. That driver gets it. Slower speeds save lives.
Please drive the speed limit so everyone is safe.
Together we get there.
Apple Valley News Now, the official television home of the Seattle Kraken.
And welcome back. We wait for every night your reason to smile. Come take a look at your screen right now. And yeah, that sunset right there is a reason to smile. Thanks to our friend David Barton for sending that in. Keep those weather photos coming. QR code right there on top of your screen. Send them on in that way, or you can go straight to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Click on the weather tab. Speaking of weather, let's take a look at your day tomorrow. It's going to be a warm one right out the door. Look at that, 70s and definitely 80s by lunchtime, even close to 90 in some of our regions. So warm tomorrow, a little bit breezy in the afternoon, elevated fire danger. And then look ahead to the weekend. It's going to be a nice one. So we'll see temperatures actually running below average for a Waterfallies weekend in Tri-Cities. Yakima looks gorgeous. And then taking a peek at Walla Walla and Hermiston. Also going to be a nice weekend ahead, but warm tomorrow. So tomorrow's the day we're going to keep a close eye on for fire concerns in our area.
So we get through that, and then it should be real nice into the weekend. Smooth sailing, as they say.
We're on the downhill slide into the weekend.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
All right, that'll do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us here on the news at 6 and 6:30.
Yeah, hoping your news is good news. We're back at 11, though.
We'll see you then. Have a great night.